what you provided us was huge. It was more than just money. A few years ago when we started, my wife and I, when we started Pflag Halton, we thought it was just going to be the two of us, doing some gay things around Milton. And then we were sort of filling the gaps, as I said previously, where PSN, where they stopped, we would continue. So that's kind of what we did. But when PSN dissolved, we didn't have a lot going on because there was so much more missing. So it all happened pretty perfectly when we won this money, because it's also pretty much the same time that PSN dissolved. So we were able to pick right back up. So I would say about 2 months ago, we gathered some interest for other youth facilitators. We are in the process of onboarding them, which is very costly. So we're waiting for all their vulnerable sector checks, all their training, and they should be up and running in Oakville and Burlington by July. So all of that should be done, and we already have places where that program is gonna be. Even cooler, these youth facilitators are people who came to previous youth programming that was PSN. So they are almost establishing what was already there and making it their own and bringing it right back to Halton. So that's really cool. I would love to read to you a message that I got from one of them explaining what their vision is, because I think it's really cool to let whoever is facilitating programming to sort of let them connect with the members who come to join. So there's no punctuation here, but I got goosebumps when I got this text the other day. So just bear with me, and then I'm going to continue to tell you about some of the other ways we've used the funding, like printing resources. I'm not on a timer, am I? Count slowly. Okay. All right, so after an interview, this is the text that I received probably 30 minutes after. This is how inspired and just passionate they are. Hi, Taylor. So I've done a little bit of brainstorming about different ideas I had for a group. Remind you 30 minutes after. Youth group structure. So my idea I have for the structure of the youth group would start out once everyone has arrived. We could do a group circle, sort of introduce everyone, let everyone know our pronouns. Maybe we could share a fact about ourselves to get everyone acquainted, and then after we can do a little announcement, explaining what kind of resources are available, letting people know what kind of help we can offer if they need it, and then giving people the option to take part in some sort of activity, something hands-on, maybe an arts and crafts type of thing. If they are not interested, they are totally fine just to break off in groups and talk. I would love if this could just be a safe space for people where they can connect with other people and create a network for themselves. Also, I think it would be great to serve food and beverages. Something simple like pizza. I know some people aren't always fortunate enough to be able to have those kinds of things, so I'd love to offer them something to look forward to and a place they know they can go and feel safe, have a good time, maybe be fed and taken care of. Maybe have a few different things around for people to choose what they want to do, different options. Maybe have a bucket of nail polishes available if someone wants to use them. Different little things like that help people feel like they can express themselves. However they want. It'd be great if we could have a few different options for things that people could do every meeting, because I know some people are only comfortable with doing specific things. Not everyone might want to share as much as others. Perfect vision, but my perfect vision would be a social group where everyone is welcome and everyone feels safe and everyone there has an option of something to do that they feel comfortable with, and they are going to leave the meeting feeling better about themselves. Youth group funding needed. This was sent right after. Activities. I thought maybe every meeting could include some sort of hands-on activity, some sort of arts and crafts type of thing to keep people busy if they choose to take part in that. Guest speakers, trans individuals showcasing talents. Previously at the Connections group, this was from PSN, we had a trans performer named Star, who I ended up becoming friends with, and I think it would be great to give the youth some inspiration and show them different things that can be possible in their future. Food and beverages. Trans-related, food and beverages, nothing else there. Transportation options to get people who aren't able to get themselves to meetings. it'd be great if we could do some sort of community donation bin as well as various items for the group members to take if they are needed. Also, once the group is up and running, I think it would be great if we could maybe plan events outside of the group, as well as a nature hike at a conservation park. Kel, we'll look to you. Just fun things like that to do in kind of a school field trip type thing. So her dream is coming true. So we have partnered with a few facilities in Burlington and Oakville, and we are making this happen. So that is what I'm most excited to share with you, because that is a physical component of what we were not able to do because we didn't have the funds to do it. So next, we it's been requested from libraries and hospitals if we could get resources into their rack set up, and we haven't been able to do that because it's really expensive. So we just printed out like 2,000 rack cards and posters for the hospitals, for all the libraries throughout Halton, and those are supposed to deliver on Wednesday. Let me think what else. Okay, coming from our youth groups, their biggest request was to have a community event. So we are launching our Pride Festival. This is something that used to be done by PSN. We are gonna try to pick that up this year. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll continue it. So we wanted to give them a little bit of community outside of Toronto. Currently, that's where you go to celebrate all things Pride. So we're gonna bring it to Halton. If you want to volunteer in any capacity, please do come help us out, meet the youth, they're great. Yeah, that's what we're doing.